And welcome back, folks. Now, we've been hearing in the news, especially I've been hearing in the same news a few days ago, Gazprom won't supply any more gas to Europe. The last pipeline which went through Ukraine has been closed. What's that? What this means for us? More expensive energy bills. Fuel for vehicles will cost a little bit more. And we are touched to purchase fuel from alternative resources like Norway or America, which is 10 times as much we purchased from Russia. It all started from the so-called sabotage of the Nord Stream pipelines, and probably the only pipeline which is operational now is through Turkey. So therefore, they are eager to be the new energy hub from east to west for Europe, to be precisely. Why did Russia then bomb the bloody crap out of Ukraine, all its infrastructure? They left it intact until now, due to this infrastructure, which gas line, which passed through Russia, Ukraine, which Ukraine had billions and billions of royalties paid by the Russians for transiting this gas and oil through their territory. Now there's no more. So if the attacks continue on Heartland Russia, they'll have no mercy now. The Russians will just bomb the crap out of the western part of Ukraine, bombing Kiev, the infrastructure, because there is no assets to safeguard anymore. They can unleash all the hell they want on Ukraine in the future. And obviously, and the fact, what are the effects for us? I just mentioned, even for our economy in Europe, things are going to be more expensive. We're going to have to import things. And regarding the manufacturing future in Europe, regarding motor vehicles, due to the bureaucracy and lunacy of Brussels regarding this factor from so-called transition from fossil fuels to electrification, it will take many, many decades to achieve, or may not be achieved, because you'll be needing more electrical energy. Where are you going to get electrical energy? You're going to have to build more power stations. You're forced to use coal, gas, nuclear, and thinking resolving with the net zero nonsense which they're pushing around in Europe, with solar and windmills, it won't even cover the fraction, not even 0.5%, I should say. Unreliable because due to climatic conditions. When there's no sun, you don't charge the solar panels. When there's no wind, the turbines don't charge. And plus, it's a very expensive type of energy. A customer at the end pays. Well, benefits, because after these implants, mega implants, after 25 years, they have to be decommissioned because they're no good for nothing afterwards. So, if it's your small solar panel homestead, it's reasonable because it's on your roof, it's on your property, you can generate electricity and accumulate energy for yourself. Electric companies don't subsidise anymore the fact the extra energy you produce you can put back in the grid. No. If they need it, if they need energy, they'll take it from your accumulators. If you've got so-called smart meter attached. And there's been a lot of controversies about this smart meter spying and programmed to knock out a few electrical appliances, if they use too much energy, like in Queensland, in Australia, they're passing a very hot summer, and all of a sudden, air conditioners are switched off due to a command, not an overload of demand. Because you've got a smart meter, you're using too much, it automatically switches off, connected to a smart meter, or you have this device through wireless applications and so on. It affects that. So I think the only thing you can override this thing is with a manual analogical controller is the best bet in these cases, really. Energy will be expensive, electricity will be expensive, and you'll be needing more power stations if you want to have electric cars, and plus charging will be more expensive for these cars. Not everyone has the luxury to charge their cars at home. They haven't got a driveway or a private piece of land where you can charge it. Most people live in apartments and stuff like that. It's absolute pure insanity they're forcing upon us. Or is the fact they want to destroy private car ownership? Only the powers that be will be able to afford private transport. This is another agenda they're pushing as well. Destruction of private ownership of private property and private ownership of cars through this lunacy of EVs. EVs, in the end, they're all going to be taxed. If this pulls on, and there will be less revenues and duties on fossil fuels, where they're going to get it from? They're going to get it from electric cars. Over in the United Kingdom, they're already discussing a new taxation on how heavy your car is. So if you've got a heavy car like heavy EV, you're going to end up paying more road tax. So it's not ecological, and in the end you won't have no benefits.